Two human rights organizations, the Spokane County Human Rights Task Force and the City of Spokane's Human Rights Commission, are collaborating to identify, recognize, and celebrate human rights champions in the Spokane area. What you're about to see are those people or organizations that have been identified as fearless leaders in the Spokane area, being surprised with their 2020 Human Rights Champion Award. We'd like to thank No Lie Brewing Company for its financial contribution to this project. The Hispanic Business Professional Association, HBPA, has been promoting human rights in the community for over 25 years. HBPA also has celebrated young scholars in Spokane County for over 2 decades and awarded over $10,000 in scholarships during that time. Their mission includes serving and promoting Hispanic Latinx culture, business, professional, and educational needs.
My first experience with the Hispanic Business Professional Association, still in college and graduating from college here at Gonzaga, and they do a recognition ceremony for all the area graduates from high school, college, and they hand out stoles. So it was really important for me to have a stole at my graduation because it's a reflection of my culture and my background, and so it was really neat to go to the ceremony. College graduates, Eastern, Gonzaga, Whitworth, WSU, but also high school graduates from the area high schools and their families. In the Hispanic culture, family is a really big part of the culture, and we're all mixed in together, and so it's really neat to see the family, the generations, the inspirations. And so that was my first experience with HBPA, and it was really a moving experience. Dedicated, I think, if we had to pick one. Dedicated to their community, dedicated to education out of poverty or out of their current situation. And I think that's why their big focus is education, realizing that that can be a way out of poverty. And I think that's impressive.
HBPA promotes higher education. HBPA helps with business recognition in the community. And HBPA also celebrates a lot of cultural events that are very important to us and our Hispanic community. The reason why I feel and think that I got connected with HBPA, it's because education is very, very difficult to afford. And a lot of our Hispanic parents work very, very hard to make the minimum wage and sometimes do not have the opportunity to pay for the education for the students. That includes my family, myself, and my parents. So that is one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about the scholarships that we offer. How do we do this? We are being supported by businesses in the community, partners, individuals. We have a huge fundraiser in February, usually where we have the mariachi from Las Aguilas from Eastern Washington that come, other performances, wine and beer tasting, usually a Mexican dinner by De Leon's. And that is typically what the tickets include, a little bit of dancing for the night. And all of that goes towards the scholarships of the students of our community. Following that event, we get prepared to celebrate our Hispanic students that graduate from high school, university, college, and we have a ceremony for them in May usually where we present also the scholarship recipients. And we will always invite you regardless of who you are, of color or ethnicity or anything. It doesn't matter. And that is throughout Latin America, to be quite frankly honest with you. If you visit our countries, you will see that. You will see that they're extremely welcoming. That is what our community is. I know that for a fact. I think that it's just what you can give and how you give it. It doesn't even matter how much you give back to the community. It could be a box of food. It could be I don't have the time, so I'm just going to donate $10 or whatever it is. It doesn't matter. It's how you give it, what you give. I think that empowering our young students, to continue that sense of love, then that already you're being powerful as well.
The mission of the Spokane County Human Rights Task Force is to guard and advance human rights in order to create a region where all people feel welcome, safe, and valued. The City of Spokane's Human Rights Commission advises and makes recommendations to the City Council regarding issues related to human rights and unjust discrimination and the implementation of programs consistent with the need of all residents of the City of Spokane. And please, don't forget the Hate Report Project here in Spokane. See it, report it. ReportHateBias.org.